In this video, I'm going to take you around Prosper, Texas on the map. That way it can provide a little bit of perspective on where you are in relationship to Dallas and everything else around you. And if you watched our vlog tour through Prosper, then it'll provide some additional context on that video as well. And we're getting into it right now. Hey ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for the most thorough deep dive into all things Dallas, Texas, well, this is the channel that helps you do that. So go ahead and subscribe right now and tap the bell for notifications so that you can stay up to date on the current market here in Dallas, Texas. We drop new videos every single week. My name is Jimmy Webb Jr. I'm a local real estate agent, born and raised, and we're getting tons of calls and emails every single day from people just like you who are ready to make a move here in Dallas, and we absolutely love it. So if you are thinking about buying or selling here in Dallas, Texas, then you got to reach out to us, shoot us a text, give us a call, send us an email, or jump on our calendar if you want to jump on a Zoom with us. Whatever way is easiest for you, we've got your back when making a smooth move here in Dallas, Texas, or in Prosper like we're talking about today. So let's jump straight to the computer and I'll take you on a map tour of Prosper, Texas. All right, welcome to Prosper, this highlighted area right here. But as always, let's zoom out. Let's go high level here first. We'll show you where you are in relationship to everything else. We'll bust out the pen tool. And all right, so the tollway right here, the Dallas North Tollway, that is a straight shot right into downtown Dallas right there. That's about a 40-minute drive right there, okay? So it's a little bit ways out, okay? But yeah, it's nice to have that tollway just going straight in to downtown though, okay? And then if you veer off right here onto Sam Rayburn Tollway, also known as 121, that'll take you right into DFW Airport. Obviously a major airport hub, centrally located right here in the middle of the country. A lot of good things about that. Obviously, you're gonna have a lot of non-stop flights, so you don't have to stop in other cities along the way to your destination. That's always nice. And then they're pretty affordable flights as well, right? I'm looking at going to Glasgow. I'm a Glasgow Rangers guy. For any of you who know what that is, bonus points to you there. Non-stop flight out to London, of course. And then I got some buddies in Puerto Rico. We don't have to stop in Miami along the way. Okay, so that's super convenient. And then I'm going out to LA here pretty soon, and I think I got that flight for like $150, right? So, very, very affordable flights out of there as well. Okay, so let me get rid of this, and then let me show you where the Cowboys play. So here you are up here, right? And then if we come down here to Arlington, this is where the Cowboys play right here, AT&T Stadium. Okay, so this is Jerry World. All right, this is a pretty impressive structure, not gonna lie. Okay, I used to be on the Cowboys flag team. Used to be one of those Cowboys dressed up in the Stetsons and boots and everything, and run those big old flags across the end zone when we scored. And that was a good gig. But if you haven't been to a game yet, then you definitely have to check out the Cowboy game there. They do a ton of different events in here as well. So any chance you get really to go check out that stadium, or just go in there for a tour, go in the locker room and everything. Obviously a lot of fun. You definitely won't regret that. And then, yeah, so Globe Life Field right here as well. This is the new Texas Rangers ballpark that has the retractable roof on there as well. Super pumped about that. We no longer have to, bake out there in the summer Texas sun out there. We've got the roof now, air conditioning in the ballpark. That's a beautiful thing, right? And I actually went there for opening day. It is absolutely gorgeous inside of this stadium as well. So if you get the chance to catch a game there, you definitely have to check that out. Okay. Now you also have Texas Live. I'll mention this as well. So if you just want to be around the game while the games are going on, they've got this Texas Live, which is a big, I mean, it's a big thing. And there's a bunch of bars in there. I don't even know how many bars, a couple dozen bars at least. And you know, you've got like the beer garden right there. There's a hotel in there as well. And yeah, that's the inside. You've got, it's 2 stories. I mean, it's absolutely massive in there. And you know, people get really into it there at Texas Live. So if you want to be close to the game but not at the game, then Texas Live is a great spot to hang out. And then Six Flags Over Texas, if you like your roller coasters like I do, yeah, that's the Titan right there. That drop is no joke. Okay, so if you like your thrills, then yeah, Six Flags is definitely one of the better amusement parks in the country. All right, but now let me show you what you've got around you here. So you've got Salina to the north of you. That's pretty rural out there. You know, as you can tell, you've got the gray around here, and then up here in the green, this is all pretty country out here. I had a mentor out in Weston at one point, and you know, that's one of those where, you know, hey honey, I'm going to town, do you need anything, right? That's going to be a common phrase in your household up in here. Okay, so you know, the nearest grocery store is probably 15 minutes away. All right, so just so you're aware of what's going on there. All right, so now you've got McKinney over here, and then you've got Allen just south of that, Frisco just south of you here from Prosper, right? So you know, if you really want your major shopping, your fine dining, you know, the good news is Frisco's only, you know, 5-10 minutes away, right? So that'll be nice. That's kind of you don't have a ton of stuff to do, as you'll see as we go through this here in Prosper. Well, not at this time. It's about to grow, and I'll talk about that as well. So, but then you've also got Louisville Lake over here on the west side of you. You'll notice Denton over here. So that's where the home to UNT, University of North Texas. So what happens on Louisville Lake is you have Party Cove right there. And so you have a lot of the college kids will hang out on this side of the lake. So it's a little more rambunctious, shall we say, on that side. And then this side's the more, you know, quiet side. Okay, so just so you know that, you guys might appreciate that little factoid right there. But yeah, I think that does it here. So now here's what happens is, so the tollway ends right here, right on 380 right here. Okay, and so 380 is, I mean, they call it a highway, but it's really, it has stoplights on it. Okay, it's, you know, a two lane on each side, so 4, sometimes a 6, you know, 3 lanes on each side in certain spots. Speed limit is, you know, 50 miles an hour, maybe 60 in some spots, right? And so that one will take you all the way over to Denton over there, and then all the way over here into McKinney as well. Okay, so that's what's going on here. Now, the goal is to finish this extension of the tollway up here, right? As you can see now, right now, you've got to go over to Preston, which is one of the nicer roads in all of Dallas, really. It goes, if you follow 289, it goes all the way down here into almost downtown. It stops right here in Highland Park at Armstrong, right there. And that's, you know, you'll have some commercial, some residential, more commercial, you know, but obviously some pockets of residential off of Preston. Okay, so Preston is a major road in Dallas, and that one goes, it actually goes all the way up to the Red River, up to Preston right there. So maybe that's why it's called Preston Road. Yeah, so right now, the tollway stops right here, but they're thinking about, their goal is to finish by 2023. Okay, listen, my sister is a civil engineer, and so, you know, who knows if you can believe if they're gonna finish by 2023 or not. But you know, the stars have to align for that to happen. But you know, that is the goal. And so let me give you some numbers real quick. So right now, the population in here is only 23,000 people. okay, compared to Frisco, which is at 180,000 people, okay? So that's a big difference, right? And so I'll give you kind of a brief history lesson here. So how Dallas kind of originated was it really kind of started on the south side of Dallas. Like Oak Cliff was the big neighborhood back in the day. And then when the oil boom hit, then that's when Highland Park became what it was. And then the great northern migration began from there, right? Going into North Dallas and then up into Plano and then Frisco. And then now, you know, hey, Prosper is next, okay? This actually used to be farmland up here, okay? And actually the reason why it's called Prosper is, well, when they initially applied for the post office, they wanted to call it Richland, but they found out that name was taken. And so because the crops had been particularly prosperous that year, you know, they ended up on Prosper there. So fun little, I'm full of little factoids like that. You hang around me long enough, you'll have enough to be pretty dangerous on a trivia show, I think. So all right, let's talk about so median income for those 23,000 is $145,000 a year, and then the median home value is $460,000 in here. Okay, so yeah, it's a elevated price point there, but you're getting a lot more land out here. Okay, it is, like I said, it's got that country feel. If you watch the vlog, which if you haven't, you definitely have to check that out, so you can see, you know, you've got some land out here. Okay, you've still got some crops out there as well. You got the big old silos near downtown. You know, I mean, that's the kind of vibe it is out there right now. I even show you the highest priced listing in all of Prosper at the moment. Actually shares a pond with Mr. Dak Prescott himself. Shout out to my quarterback. Hopefully he stays healthy. We can win that Super Bowl this year. Let's go. But I digress. So just to give you some numbers right there. And hey, if you like what we're talking about so far, please tap that like button. It would mean the world to us if you did that. Thank you so much. And make sure you're subscribed as well. The next video that I drop, you definitely do not want to miss the next one, okay? Really, you know, I was born and raised here, so, you know, I've got some little tips and tricks that I've picked up from my time of being, you know, of living here. And so I definitely want to check that one out when it comes out, okay? Now, let's see. So let's run you through some of these major intersections here. So I talked about Preston Road, you know, I talked about 380. Okay, now you've got First Street right here. So downtown is right here, right in here. First Street and Coleman, I believe. Yeah, Town Hall is right there. Cotton Gin Cafe, that's a great little spot. You definitely got to check that spot out. That's gonna be a staple right there. That one will be out there for a long time. So you got First Street, you got Prosper Trail up here, and then you have Frontier Parkway, right? Yeah, Frontier Parkway right there to the north of that. And then, yeah, this Frontier Park right here. So this is where the Prosper ISD Stadium is. Yeah, right there. So this is a massive stadium, okay? I mean, when you hear about football is king in Texas, like this is our high school football stadium right here, okay? I mean, you see this? I mean, this thing is absolutely insane. It's massive, right? And so big old jumbotrons and everything. You got Frontier Soccer Complex out here. You've got dozens of soccer fields out there as well. You've got a couple baseball diamonds, softball diamonds out here as well. A fishing pond, so if you like fishing, you can get out there as well. And then this is where the high school is right there as well. Okay, right off of Coleman and Frontier Parkway up there. All right, and then let me give you the north and south big one. So you've got Custer right here. That's a big street in Dallas. Coit, same thing. That one goes all the way down. Preston, I spoke about. Coleman is really just a prosper street. So Dallas Parkway is Dallas North Tollway, what it will eventually be. Okay, so that's that. And then this one, I don't know what this is. 6. Yeah, that's not a big one. Yeah, so first turns into Fish Trap over here, and then Fish Trap will take you all the way over here into Windsong Ranch, which is where that lagoon is that you saw on the vlog. So this is where, listen, all of this stuff in here is all residential, very nice homes in here. You know, this whole Windsong Ranch, I mean, it's got a massive, let me see if it'll show me. So right here, when you come off of 380, it's got this massive, man, they probably don't have a picture of that, but it's a massive structure at the entrance right there. It's pretty cool. So yeah, Windsong Ranch is a big one. Savannah, again, you know, very nice homes up here. Yeah, definitely a spot where you can spread out, have some nice space out here. But yeah, outside of that, you know, there's not a whole lot for me to show you here, other than, you know, you've got your Walmart over here off of 380 in Preston. You know, you've got a couple other stores and restaurants in here, some fast food, right? And then up here off of First in Preston, yeah, the CVS over there, okay? And then this, you've got Gentle Creek Golf Club. We love our golf out here in Dallas, so if you're a golfer, you'll fit right in, trust me, okay? And so, yeah, I was on both sides I was over here for the vlog, and then I was over here in Windsong Ranch for part of it. So, yeah, I think, listen, that's really, you know, I know this one's going to be kind of short because Prosper is still developing, it's still growing, right? Listen, again, once the tollway really expands up to here, I mean, it's going to be game over. You know, Prosper will be, you know, before you know it, you'll blink your eyes and it'll be another Frisco, you know, pushing 180,000, 200,000 people. You know, all of this will be developed, right? Parvin, all this area will be developed, and it's just going to be, you know, if trends continue. So if an investment is important to you in your next home, then hey, Prosper, you know, might have just creeped up your list here. So yeah, I know Frisco, I mentioned this in the vlog, right? But Frisco is pretty popular because of the schools. You know, you've got the great schools up here in Prosper as well, but Frisco is very popular right now. We're seeing a lot of homes going over asking price and things like that, and so it's very popular. Some say maybe a little too popular, right? So Prosper is a great secondary option just up here adjacent to you to the north side up here. Okay, so hey, if this is where you want to be, then you got to reach out to us. You know, shoot us a text, give us a call, send us an email, jump on our calendar, whatever is easiest for you. We've got your back when making a smooth move out here in Dallas or in Prosper. And yeah, hey, if you watched this far, please tap that like button. It would mean the world to us if you did that, and make sure you're subscribed as well. You definitely don't want to miss that next video. And hey, if you're looking to continue your research here, please feel free, use our channel. You know, if you like our style, click the Dallas Texas Living name below this video, head to our channel, use that search bar, you can search for anything that you're looking for. And if we don't have it up just yet, leave me a comment, let me know what area or what topic that you're looking for, and I'll be able to provide my expertise on that for you. You know, born and raised here, so I know a thing or two, right? And so yeah, if that should wrap it up for us here. If you don't know where to go next, then you should see some videos popping on the screen right now that can definitely point you in the right direction. And until next time, I'll see you around town.